I'm recording this. Hello, YouTube. We're reading fanfics. Oh my god. Oh no. And was crispy. Nash Fetchum said goodbye to his mother and left. When did he leave? And left on the road for the town where the first Jim. He spelled Jim wrong. No. He went to go find the first Jim. He has to find he has to find 8 different guys named Jim and fight them. Pikachu did followed along with Nash, and as he told stories of how I would be Pokemon champion. Okay, Nash Fetchum went to the gym because he said, I have to be good Pokemon champion like my brother Ash. They were cousins. And he was readied for the battle with the gym leader named Broke. Draw your Pokemon. No one says that, said the Broke. As he showed him a rock onyx dragon. What? Nash was going to use the Weedle he found in some grass, but the voice said no, use Pikachu. But again, Nash looked around and didn't see voices. How do you see voices? What? Who are you? Said Nash Fetchum. Back to Nash Fetchum. You have to use Pikachu because it is the dragon weakness. What? Said the voice. Then it was just silent. Since when is Onyx is not a dragon type, though? This person, I don't think they're a Pokemon fan. Otherwise, they would know. Go Pikachu, said Nash, but broke counter with rocks and Pikachu had to dodge. Then threw Pokemon at him and landed. A leap. It attacked, missed. Dust everywhere, then it settled. And Pikachu was tops. Oh no. Broke said, good job, take this budge. And Nash Fetchum had 2 badge because one was from Pallet Town 5 years ago. Wait, how did he get the first one? The Pallet Town... Does Pallet Town even have a gym? Hold on, I have to... This is for science. Pallet Town doesn't have a gym. Yeah, Peloton doesn't have a gym. What kind of bullshit is this? Nash Fetchum was on the road again and laughed. It was nice out. The trees were happy in the air. But Nash Fetchum thinked about the voice that was right more than him. But the voice said, Nash Fetchum, look up. And Nash looking up to the other sky and saw Rayquaza and caught it in Pokeball. Nash Ketchum said, yay, I got Rayquaza, and went to the daycare to drop it off. But when he put on Rayquaza, the nice lady said, cute Rayquaza, it's time to play with your blocks. But Rayquaza said, Rayquaza does not play with blocks. Any hyper beam and daycare center blow up. Blow up. Oh my gosh. Rayquaza. Oh my. Okay. This is. Next he had to battle a gym with pants. And he waited, but the voice said to him, Nash, fetch him, use Pikachu again. But Nash Fetchum said, but the plants are hard with Pikachu. But the voice didn't answer again. So he went. The enemy pulled out a gloom and said to Nash Fetchum, you think you have what it takes, boy? And attacked. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Pikachu dodged and leaped quickly through the air and did electosparks. Gloom filled with electricity and soon could not battle anymore. It was certain Pikachu said Pika because had won the battle again. The gym leader said, I had you wrong, kid, and gave another badge to Ash Fetchum. Well, what about the budges? Oh god, Nash Fetchum went to the other gyms really fast. He fought long and hard and got every badge because he always did his best. There were times when he stopped, but the voice said again, no, Nash Fetchum, you must battle to be Pokemon champion. And he listened to the voice to kept fighting. His pears fell when he collected his last badge to enter the last battle. Oh, goodness me. Nash Fetchum stood at the last battle for all. Crowds gathered from where the mood was at the limit for Nash Fetchum's quest to be Pokemon champion. The voice said, Nash Fetchum, use Pidgeot. What? Use Pidgeot, then Pikachu. So he did. He chose Pidgey for the first round. Why does he have a Pidgey? What? You mean Pidgeot? The other trainer said, I will be the best, and sent out Charizard. Oh, you spelled that right. And they flew through the air, but Pidgey was smaller and could dodge faster like lightning. Whirlwinds in the air. Charizard. You spelled Charizard right the first time, but not the second. Blew firebolts, but Pidgey went fast and threw them to hit the target. It was like nothing before. And then Pidgey caught fire and flapped put out, but Charizard stomped him fast and he was the victor. Nash Fetchum said, no, Pidgey, and then sent up Pikachu in replace. Pikachu dove fast and finished off the fight because the Charizard was weak now. Then the trainer chose Zubat, but Pikachu won too. Finally, he was at his last Pokemon and the crowd turned to nuts. So they all just turned to nuts and died. Okay, great. Go Ninetales. Why did you spell it? Why did you spell it Ninetales? It's N-I-N-E, tails. All one word. And Ninetales came out. What? It whirled like fireballs and struck Pikachu like thunder. Then Pikachu's face fell to the ground. Nash Phantom said, go Pikachu, you can do it. And Pikachu got back up and jumped and slammed it in the face so it went flying and didn't get up. The man said, Nash Fetchum wins. And Nash Fetchum cried as he hugged Pikachu. Pikachu said, Pika. And Nash Fetchum said, we can win Pikachu. We win Pikachu. I am Pokemon champion. and cried more. Oh, God. But then something horrible happened. I spelled horrible wrong. The voice said, "Congratulations, Nash Fetchum. You did well." As Nash Fetchum looked up to see Mewtwo standing in front, Nash Fetchum said, "It's you all along." The Mew said, "Thank you, Nash Fetchum. You've helped me take over the world. You did well, my little Pokemon." Nash Fetchum said, "But I'm not a Pokemon." But Mewtwo said, "I am your master, Nash Ketchum. Pikachu was only your imagination because you are Pikachu." Nash Fetchum looked down and saw his yellow paws and fur for the first time. Mewtwo said, "You did well, my little one. You deserve rest." Held out a Pokeball. Nash Fetchum said no and tried to dodge, but it was too late for him. He got caught into the Pokeball and stayed there forever. What? Is there more to this? Oh my God. There's more to this. Oh no. Hold on. I need to get a drink. Oh goodness me. Give me uno momento. Looks good. I'm reading terrible fanfics. It's quite awful. I'm reading a Pokemon one. It's poorly written. It's hilarious. Matt. Okay, guy. I'm back. Are we down to continue reading this part of the story? How long is it? That's the real question. Okay, there's 3 parts. I'm down to read it. There's so much. Who's Jennifer? Wait, okay. Oh no. Give me like 1 second. Just playing some random music. Oh, that's loud. Alright. We're gonna read the next one. Next part. Mystery Champion 2. Love strikes Mewtwo back. we're going to wait for my friend to get here. She's also going to be reading with us. I'm trying to decide how I want to handle it, because it's it's pretty funny. Okay, she's about to join, so we'll give it a second. How are you guys liking this so far? I think this is really funny. It's so poorly written. To be completely honest with you, it could be so much. I mean, I guess it could be worse. I've read worse. There might be a couple of videos we can also watch and react to with terrible fan fictions. So we'll handle this. Oh, what did you send me? Okay. So let's get started with part 2. Or I guess, yeah. Pokemon Mystery Champion 2. Love Strikes Mewtwo back. Here, let me let me get this all. Oh. It's fine like that. In fact, we can probably do it like that. Okay. Yeah. So we have Mewtwo set. Oh god, it's already pretty bad. Whew. Screaming ended. Okay. let's get to it. Guess we'll continue. Part 1. Darkness of Heart. Mewtwo sat still. He was sad and angry. He was sad and angry Pokemon as he taking over the around at the dark destruction he was caused by him. What? Now it was Boston. Now it was not. It was never Boston. Mewtwo said humans are pathetic and they will all die and only Pokemon will rule, and growled at himself. Mewtwo was born by cloned in a laboratory. He held it as Mew DNA coursed through his veins like nothing will. So he was the most ever powerful Pokemon. He could create shadow balls to blow up and when he wanted them to, but he felt soft and did not hate humans yet. One day Mewtwo was walking in the sky. He was walking in the sky, guys. He was just like, going for a stroll in the sky. Hello, Luba. Luba. Or not. When he saw a Pokemon trainer throw a Pokeball onto the ground, it was a Rat-tat-tat. And that came out, and he said, go use Tickle Attack. So the Rat-tat ducked, jumped into, and took out some Pidgey down below in the bushes. But they got it away before there could be catch. You pathetic Rat-tat. You are weak. You will never be strong, Pokemon. And I am leaving you here. Don't bother following me because I hate you. And break his Pokeball under a rock. So Rattata couldn't come long. The trainer walked away and it cried tears. What else would it be crying? Blood. Then give me a second. Okay. Reading terrible fan fictions. So where was I?
It was Boston. Now it was not.
Wasn't ever Boston. Let me continue.
It says it was Boston. Now it was not.
I was reading. Let me show what continue where I was. Then Mewtwo, Field of the Darkness. Darkness was coming fast from his heart, H-A-R-T, like pulsing shadows. One day Mewtwo, because that's one word, was talking a wah.
Where are you reading?
Right here. He said to the Rata, why has this humans done it this you?
No, done it this you.
Yeah, that's what I said. And it said, because everyone laughs at me because I am poor. What?
So Mewtwo.
So Mewtwo grunted. And he founded the trainer that blew up the Pokeballs. So the Pokemon could be free. And then said Sadie to the trainer, you will feel my worth. And blew up. Well, that was the end of the story. That was long ago. Now as Mewtwo standed in the sky and looked to the black dark things around, he knew it was time.
The humans all die now.
Me too, said and fight away.
What the heck?
Oh god, it's fanfiction.net.
That's why it's great.
Part 2. She appears.
Hold on. Let me text Liz.
Is that her turn?
You're supposed to be reading with us.
The mysterious ball. It's the sisterhood of the traveling bowl.
I sent this to Liz so she'll get on.
No, it already did.
Oh, yeah.
Did it and flew away.
It's basically how this person has been writing. Mm-hmm. You have to remember that an actual person wrote this. You can either
maybe they're
ESL.
Yeah, they're definitely the second language. English is their second language.
Or they're like a child.
But they also said Onyx
First
was a dragon
I
type,
was
so
10.
Huh?
First fanfiction I wrote, I was 10.
On the internet?
Yes. I am not sending it to you to read.
you can send me your moon magic.
That
You
was
just
a YouTube
exposed.
video.
Wait, you.
That was a YouTube video?
That was a YouTube video.
You just
I can
exposed her
find it.
to the
you
internet.
can.
You just exposed her to the internet
Yes.
on stream.
Yes.
You called your sister out.
Yeah. She did
I will
moon
find
magic.
the video for you.
Oh, I do have music playing in the background.
Oh, so no one can hear us?
No, everyone can hear us. I just have music playing in
Who's
the background.
watching?
No one.
I cannot believe
Well,
I'm letting
someone,
this up.
but they haven't texted since
Please
they sent me
tell
the
me this is the one I'm
first
thinking
entry of today, which was a
7 years ago. Okay, looking
Hold
promising.
on.
I have to make sure it's the right one.
Which yes, people can hear you. So the first entry was about Phineas and Isabella going to The Simpsons.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now we're reading this terrible fan fiction that is Pokemon. I'm also recording for YouTube. Alright, guys.
What is this?
I want to know if we should... Oh wait, let me do this first.
I'm pretty sure this is it. Yep, this was it. Do you want me to send it to you? Ooh, vampire biology. That sounds cool. I want to watch that. Ow! My foot.
What is vampire biology?
Yeah, curious what they're gonna say about it.
Okay.
They're gonna say how a real vampire.
Mythical creatures have haunted us for eons.
One at Choodle.
Turn that down.
So I say we take a second while we wait.
You know who that sounds like?
This is below 50%. Huh?
Do you know who that sounds like?
What?
Yes, but the mic is sensitive. It is picking it up.
That sounds like that Ethan
It's
person.
barely. Oh, oops.
That sounds like that Ethan person that you watch.
Okay.
It's barely audible.
Doesn't it sound
Yes,
like
you're
Ethan?
also being loud. We're waiting for Liz. In the meantime, why don't we see what...
Was she on when you started or no?
No.
Oh.
She was at Ashton's house. Or apartment.
Oh, did they have D&D?
No. We're feeling for sure today. Let me actually go ahead and put... I know what I wanted to add. Chat box. Add source.
However incredible it may sound, I posit, dear listener, that vampires are not only based on truth, but walk among us even today. Indeed, they are real, and now I present the culmination of years of research into vampire lore, biology, anatomy, physiology, and behavior. For this brief time, there is likely no discernible patient zero exposed to the disease. As a disoriented vampire take on to visit a figure in both Hebrew and Babylonian mythology. Both stories of eternal sanguinary blood comes in a common thread. As previously mentioned,
He's going into like actually like it being possible.
I'm just curious what he has to say about it.
Yaoshi in China, the Caribbean beyond. These monsters differ in many ways, but they share one common trait: thirst for human blood. Central Europe,
Is Snoopy drinking alcohol?
What? No.
What is he drinking?
I don't know.
Looks like
Okay.
what do they call those big?
The whiskey jugs.
Yep. What do they call the
Keep
actual?
pushing, and it keeps rotating.
Yeah. I know.
Stop, please. Do you want to pull up a chair? Stop! I don't like that.
I wasn't gonna let you fall.
It's 9:08.
Alejandro.
Shh. It's one of Chester's exes.
Oh, well, you shouldn't have said that. No one would have known what I was talking about.
So we're just waiting for Liz to hop on, and then we'll continue reading this one. Where is she?
What are you doing? Wait, your mom watches that?
Hmm? No.
Oh my god, they went so far as to put chemical compounds.
I'm confused.
Okay. My mom's not in this chat.
Then who is that?
That's Liz.
Oh, Liz is called Mom.
It's an inside joke.
I thought Liz was something else. When I see it, it doesn't say Mom.
Yeah, because it's a nickname I set.
Oh.
Just like I set your nickname to make cake.
Okay, well, that is my name.
Not on Discord.
That's true. We still haven't gotten the McCake. I'm very sad.
Because you keep forgetting.
Well, remind me.
Why should I remind you?
Well, because I forget about the McCake. Have you heard about the McCake?
No.
So it's a birthday.
Oh, wait, I know what the cake is.
Yeah, I want to try it.
I want to.
Do you want a job at McDonald's so you can get us a McCake?
No.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay. I had a friend that worked at McDonald's, but he quit like in the second week.
It was bad.
Yeah. I cannot believe they went as far as to like
The DNA.
Yes, he pulled up like viruses and stuff.
What?
Where is Liz? Guess we can continue since she's
See, this is
being
what I'm
a
watching.
late.
I'm like, what is
Yeah,
the
he's
thought
super
process
late.
behind this?
Who's even getting this information, by the way?
Okay. Part 2. She appears. Mewtwo flew to Kanto, where Pokemon gyms were, and said to Broke, I will battle you. But then Broke Drew said, go Onyx. Mewtwo stepped up and blew up, and the entire gym Winnet explode, and the ceiling fell and made Broke die. Okay then. A girl came running from the...
vampirism.
Shh. I'm reading. A girl came running from down the road. She had long, limpid hair, the color of midnight, and piercing blue eyes of gray, and a supple form. She saw the gem and destroyed and screamed, no, he was my father, and cried on her knees. Mewtwo saw her and felt different about her than other Humnus was felt. He was felt. Mewtwo said Jennifer. Since when did he know her name was Jennifer? Jennifer, I am Mewtwo, and your father is dead. And Mewtwo said, I am sorry, but humans must die so the darkness can be of the everything. But you're different. But you used the wrong your. Jennifer said, why are you doing this? A single tears kept falling below her eyes. Hers eyes. Because you are human and I am Pokemon, and there can't be a way for peace. And Mewtwo flew off, and she stared in quiet to sky. Link's crossbow training. What? Mewtwo went to destroy other palaces like gyms in Saffron City to watch the unbuildings crumble and humans plead. But when Mewtwo looked to the sky, he saw a face of Jennifer in bed. And say, Jennifer, I keep thinking about you. And clowns passed. What? When Mewtwo rested for tonight, he dreamt about her eyes and swimmed in them, and in his dream it felt raining gently. Mewtwo woke up and screaming, I am Mewtwo, why am I in love? Because love. And he was very confused because if all did humans did die, then Jennifer was being die too. But he didn't want to Jennifer to die because he was loved her. Mewtwo stare at the wall and say, there has to be a way, and piked up a big rock and throwed it and turned it to throwed stars. Because if we can't be together then, and Mewtwo held himself head in his hand and moped. Okay. Part 3. The answer. Ow. In the beginning of the morning, Mewtwo came from where and said, Jennifer, I love you, and I do not warrant you die, but you are a human. Jennifer said, what will you do to me, Mewtwo? I will turn you into female Mewtwo. But Mewtwo has no gender. Mewtwo is Mewtwo. And he picked her up and flew her fast to the lab where was Mewtwo was born. He had to flying fast because the world became collapsing around down, and because he was not there anymore. There was darkness and lightning, but now Mewtwo didn't care when he held Jennifer in his arms because the world was at the center with her. Oh God. Mewtwo said, everything will be alright, Jennifer, and we will be happy together. Together? And smiled back. The lab was dark and croaky because humans were not there for hundreds years. Mewtwo did a shadow ball to activate the Comptor and said, Team Rocket, the mainframe, what are your orders? Then Mewtwo told it to do. Mewtwo took off her clothes and put Jennifer into tanks to become the new experiment, but not of cloning, but of now body. She became sleepsy, and her head hung down but she kept standing by wires. Mewtwo said activate now, and the room zapped Jennifer with red streaks. The machine zoop and span fast like gears, and there were lots of sound, so much light that Mew 3 couldn't see the room. And then there was a boom, and it became stopping. The trans future was ended over, and Mewtwo waited for the tank to open up to reveal the new Jennifer. She appeared as a girl Mewtwo with green instead of pink, and she walked out of the tank and almost fell, but Mewtwo catch her, and they held her arms, and there was kiss. Now it is done, and we are happy, Mewtwo said, but Jennifer said, no, Mewtwo, it is not like that. What do you mean? Mewtwo, this body is unstable and I will die soon. And Jennifer said, goodbye, Mewtwo, I love you. Wait, what? And then went silent because she was dead. I like how I had to explain. She went silent because she died. Mewtwo held her in his arms, and she went lump and drooped down to the floor. But he said still, it couldn't be, she was really gone. Mewtwo cried like rah as lightning came where around him and shadows became the sky like dead, and same laboratory vaporized and burned down, like when he did it the first time hundreds of years ago. Mewtwo rose up into the stars and started light bursting like wings tree, and the light got big and Mewtwo exploded and the world blew up. Huh? Oh my goodness. Let me see what's going on.
He's acting like he believes they actually exist. I don't know if this guy actually
I don't
believes.
think so. Pretty sure.
Like, he's acting like this was an actual virus that, like...
Yeah, this isn't real. You can kind of tell by the way he's.
Okay.
By the way he's.
Well, I mean, I didn't believe it, but I'm saying, like, he seems very convinced with his own theories.
Oh my god, it's a
Shit.
transcript.
I ran out of my
I
drink.
think YouTube automatically makes one.
Fun.
Because whatever it does it for the subtitles, it automatically generates it through AI.
Give me 1 second to just. Alright. I guess let's read the next part. Pokemon Champion 3, Part 3, The Last Final. The world was gone. The legendary Pokemon did not know now what to do. Acres, the god of all Pokemon, held the meeting, and all the legendarily Pokemon came in. Mew, too, betrayed us, he said, god of Pokemon. We must make sure this never happens again in the new world. I will make the new world, but we will do it different this time. What is your great idea? Said Lucario. Lucario is not a legendary Pokemon. I have made the decision, said he. I decree I will make a legendary high school. Legendary his school, said all they. All legendary must go to the high school to learn about and get degree diplomas for being legendary. Also, you will pair off into pairs, he said. There was mumbling. Okay. Act 2. Late to class. On the first day of legendary Skull, Dialga was late for class. You cannot be late, Dialga. You are the Time Lord after all, said Palkia, and she giggled. Shut up, said Dialga, as he grabbed his book bag and headed for class. When they got to class, the rest of the legendary Pokemon were there. there was Chrysolalia paired with Darkrai, and Articuno with Ho-Hos. And they laughed at Dialga for being late. Quiet down. Quiet down now, class. This is our first day here in Legendary class. The teacher was Mew 1. Mew 1 was sad because Mew 2 died in the exploding and called not be her partner. Today we will learn quadratic form, she said. Lame, Raykaza said. And they were all were laughing. Quit, Mew 1 said. Now look at the board. X equals Y equals Z squared.
Hey, Blue Bite.
X equals Y equals Z squared. That's the quadratic formula.
No.
I know. That's the joke.
Well, I mean, they probably don't know that, but...
No. It feels like it's written by a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Hey, Blue Butt. Garatana said to Dialga, did you hear about Zekrom? No, he said. What is up? Zekrom has to cross on the Reshiram,
But she
went with Kyrem. Spelled both of those wrong.
Have they spelled anything correct? No.
They spelled a few of them right.
Like is.
Huh?
Like is.
Do you have to share something with the class? Mew 1 said very louder. But the bell went off and all the Pokemon left the class. Oh, I'm sorry.
How many parts are there? Oh, the last.
It's the last final.
Okay.
We're in part 3 now. You good?
Yeah.
What?
4.
You ate, right?
Yeah.
So you're not hungry? You don't want like dessert or anything?
I ate ice cream.
The
Orange.
Did you like it?
It was good.
Okay. Act 3. In the hall. Dialga went to his next class, but he spotted a Luga and a Moltres kissing loudly next to the lockers. Oh, you two. He's sad. At lunch, he sat next to Giratina and his partner, Palakia. I feel bad for Zegarom, she says. He's lonely. Glomp. I don't even know who Glomp is. But we will never be lonely, right, Dialga? Paul Kisa hugged him. Get off. Are you going to eat that blue butt? Giratina said and pointed to his french fries. Maybe we could all do something to help Zekrom, said Dialga and gave his French fries to Gitatina. Oh gosh. That night all the Pokemon logged into AIM. Hey everyone. Hi. Don't mind her, she has a lot of sugar. OMG, could you believe there's a fanfiction of us? I found them on this one site. OMG, they dare pair me up with Kyogre? Who's Misty? You have to turn caps lock off, girl. How to do that? It is on your keyboard. Hey guys. I just beat Rayquaza in chess. No fair. Rayquaza? Victini. Rolf. What the hell? Is Zekrom here? No. Also Reshiram is not here. Hre. Rashi is on a date, I think. Zek don't know. Well, I think we shall talk about them. Oh no. What up, dude? Lucario's not a legendary. I'm worried about them. Let's hear it, dude. I get the feeling something will happen with them. Something is happening. And it will be bad. I can see the future. What do we do? I don't know. Act 5. Oh, I know. Let's ask people. What is Liz getting on soon? Hey. My goodness gracious. Act 5, Dark Wharf. School year passed and it was the last day of the last final. Oh man, I'm going to fail my bio studies project, Palkia said. Do it for me, won't you please? Dialga never forgotten. It will be bad. I can see the future. He always worried about Zekrom and what will happen. Suddenly, Zekrom, foot, come down and he smashed his school. Roar. Dialga gasps and Palkia hugs him. No one will escape my wrath, says Zekrom. Rush around. If you do not love me, I will destroy everything. No, says Dialga. Dialga screams to him. Zekrom, you have to stop. If you do not stop, you are becoming just like Mewtwo. Dialga learned in Legendary Scoot about Mewtwo and how he destroyed the world from his dark heart darkness. You have darkness of heart, screamed Dialga at giant Zekrom. But Zekrom was like God and didn't listen, and kept smashing things like God. Stop right there, scum. Everyone turned to see a new voice. Dialga looked up at the very sky and saw Queen Mantha Gundam. Where did this Gundam come from? Oh no, why are you introducing Gundams? Queen Mantha Gundam flew around like streaks of light. Queen Mantha sends out funnel cloud guns. They fire, noise like Zekrom lungs and dash away to from foe and did a flip to protect dodge. You will face die, Zeocrom, said the Queen. Your face will die, Zeocrom. But Gundam unleashed Mega Missile and hit. electosparks like none ever before nothing. Ah, says Zekrom. Zeorkrom swish and fall trying to hang on, but he fell up, right up and then down and splash in the ocean. There was silence. What? Oh god. All legendary stand in awe of the Gundam figure. Why is there a Gundam? It lands on the ground and Twilight Spark. Bella, listen to this. All legendaries stand in awe of the Gundam figure. This is Pokemon. It lands on the ground and Twilight Sparkle and Fluttershy come out of it. Don't worry, Zekrom will live, teehee, said Twilight. What? What are you doing here, Peones? Dialga said. Arceus and Princess Celestia show up together. See, says Arceus. I said I would make this world different, so I made Pokemon live in Equestria, and I paired myself with Princess Celestra. Now, mistake of Mewtwo will never happen again because we have the ultimate weapon, friendship. That's so random and so like silly. Okay. Oh god.
I'm bougie.
I don't want to watch a YouTube one. Damn. How many chapters is this? Oh, there's so many. What? You died, you pies of shit. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna... Hold on. um... Oh no. I can't believe I... Wait. I see. What the hell? Hold on. Okay, I can read. I might read that one too. This one's pretty funny.
Is that a real animal?
Yes.
That's so cute.
Ooh. Okay, I need to get a drink.
I don't really have any drinks.
I can go get a coffee. I'm gonna be right back. Coffee left over.
Coffee?
Yeah, it's coffee.
What is that? They don't know what I'm talking about.
So
How long was that turned on? How long was that turned on?
huh? Oh, I just turned it on.
Yeah, how long was it turned on?
I don't know, when did you turn it off?
I didn't turn it off. I didn't. Did you turn it off?
No.
So, do you think it's been off for a while?
No.
I turned it off. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I mean,
Lecture.
yeah. Okay. Let's find the next one to read. Um.
What's this to?
Please tell me this isn't.
What's this charger for?
Oh no, I think I found it.
What? What'd you find?
Hold on.
Can you get me more ice cream?
Huh? I'm doing something at the moment. There was a really terrible one that I wanted to read. What?
She does it to me all the time. I got more fuel.
Trying to think which one what I want to read next. If you don't have any recommendations, please let me know. What?
So I'll continue Genshin. I might come back in later, I don't know.
Oh,
You want me to close the door?
yes. So, I mean, we can read this one, but I was kind of wanting to let Liz pick the next one. But it kind of depends on when she'll be able to hop on. In the meantime, I know what we can do. We can react to some YouTube videos.
Mobile games are going big.
Oh boy. Of course it wouldn't be the same if I didn't put this on.
And now, a dramatic reading of real Twilight fanfiction by a real person. Twilight. Twilight of Sunfall. Autor's notes. This is an Twilight fanfictive. It is be based on requestion from Sumion from Triss site. Please enjoy read it and make more suggestons. Chapter 1. Zombies attacks Edvard. Edvard Voss goes on the place near where Voss Bella's house home, and he looked it at to the sunfall and say, that is Twilighting. And something going to happen soon. But what? He said to no one, because he has bad feelings of it all. But then he saw zombies. We eat yous, Edvard Kules. And Edvard Cullen said, you can try to do that and karate them in their hearts.
Karate
There was
them
more
to
zombie
their
guys there
hearts.
too. We will eat it, you one, the zombies yelled to Edvarf. But Edvard used his vampire superpowers to kill them. But there was too many zombie guys, so he has to run to Ota place.
Oh no.
They is
can
going to
control-
kill Bell too, no! Then Edvard said he would have to find help, but soon before things is too late. Chapter 2. Cullen finds help. Or does he? Cullen Voss now runs to some place and has to go find himself some help. So he snaked into the airplane that go to Bulgaria. He had heard the rumors that vampires live there in place called Transylvania there, and had to go see if true.
Transylvania.
Bill is be killed by zombies. Oh no. He knocked at the door of the Transylvania castle and dade, is anyone inside on the castle? And Dracula opened with the door and said to Edward Sillin, I am Darklua. Who is you? And Edward Cluen said, back at see him that I is Edward Cullen, and I'm Vampy too. And Nad, I need yours help to defeat the evil zombie guys who want to kill my girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Dark said, "Come in, castle." And Edward
Oh
followed
no.
too. Then Dracula taked him to the gun room, where was guns stole from Bulgarian army guys. These guns should be helped us at
Oh,
first,
no.
Dracula. But Dracula said back to the him, "Yes, it will, but you must make sex with me, or I
This
won't
makes
not
sex
help you."
with me. I will not help
It
you.
was Ulgi to make sex with man person.
With
But
man
he had
person.
to say Bell, so he remarked, "Okay, let's do it." And Draclu dropped his robe to the ground. Then they start to kiss, and they had sex for 6 house, and it good. Chapter 3.
This is terrible.
Edward Cullum and Dracula then go back to the gum room and take machine guns and lasers and things and put them to their bags. But there was not no time no more to think because the zombie used had followed Edward. "What have you evil bad guys do to Belle?" Edward yelled in angry.
Yelled in
"We
anger.
wrapped her and killed her and eaten the bloods. Ha 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 ha. And Edward was raged. Edward killed them with Dracula's guns, and then said, crying to
Who is
Dracula,
that?
"I killed them all, but Belol is still
Dracula?
gone." And Dracula comforts him and said, "But you is still have me."
Dracula?
So Edward jumps to his arms, and they make sex again.
Dracula?
And all of us
Huh?
will be happy.
Dracula?
The
It was a dramatic reading of a Twilight fan fiction.
Why was Dracula in it?
Good question.
Dracula's not in Twilight.
All that you have to know is that he and Edward had sex for 6 house.
What?
For 6 house.
What does that mean?
It was a misspell.
Oh, for hours.
Yeah. So it says, then they kiss, and then they start to kiss, and they have 6 for 6 house, and it good. That's what it says right here. It's really funny. It's one of my favorite fan fiction readings. Oh. This video is even funnier.
What is a Wega board? How do you make a Ouija board? How do you feel about Ouija boards? How to Ojo board works? How we can do planchette without using Ouija board? Is it dangerous to play Ouija board? Ouija board? My Ouija board is cussing me out. Is the Ouija board online fake or real? It's the Ouija I real game. How we can able to play Ouija board? Ouija board or whatever? How do I find out if they're a ghost in my house without using a Weggy board? A Wiggy board game?
A
What
Wiggy
happens?
board
When I was a
game.
kid, I used to mess about with a quiche board. Why
A quiche board.
Is that how you spell the evil game thing? Wah weg board. Nailed it. Luigi board? The Luigi board? Make the Luigi board? Have you played the Luigi board? Can you burn a Luigi board? What is a Luigi board? My friends did a Luigi board, and it mentioned me. How do Luigi boards work? Are Luigi boards dangerous if you ask something about ghosts? What's up with the Luigi board game? Is it creepy or what? Is it possible to die for playing this game? Oh. Help, Ouija! Do Ouija boards actually works? Ouija board experiences? Help pulls. Ouija board. Wega board. Help pulls? Pulls help. Ouija board. Wega board. Pulls help? Help pulls. Ouija board. Wega board. Help pulls? How to use Wedgie board. And is it real? Do Wedgie
A
boards
wedgie
exist?
board.
And if so, what happened? Where do I obtain a wedgie board? Do I have to make my own wedgie, or can I buy one from a witch or vegan?
Oh.
Ghost! 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 Period, question mark.
Okay. Let's see if there's any other videos with some funny fan fictions. What kind of stuff is this? Hmm. List of fanfictions considered the worst. Oh wait! Wait. Oh, wait! Oh no! Oh, I didn't expect. I found it! I found it!
What?
The Christian version of Harry Potter.
What does that even mean?
So, for a quick rundown, so instead of using magic, they pray. And their villain, Voldemort, he's a villain because he's gay.
What?
Oh no. Wait, how many chapters is this? Why is it so many? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay. Holy energy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay. We're gonna wait on Liz to find that one. We can. Let's see if this one's any good. I'm gonna get my drink and then we'll. Whew. Light and dark. Oh? Okay, let's Let's read this. Please rate high. Note this story has some cusses, but it's Light's dad, and that says them, so it's pretty funny. I don't know why that's like relevant, but okay. Also, if you know what Light's mom is called, please tell me, lol. Oh god, we're going to hear that a lot.
Lol.
So this is, I think this, careful with this. I don't want this one to break.
Oh.
I don't think there's anything left.
Is there any more juice downstairs?
There might be.
Can you come with me?
I'm about to read this one.
Intermission?
But I already had one.
When?
To get my drink.
You need another drink, maybe?
Why do I need a second drink? Baby, if you want to go get your drink, go get your drink. I can wait for you.
Luba might eat me.
It was not gonna eat you. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. So from the looks of it, this one is a Death Note fanfic. Which is fine. Oh god. Okay. I've never watched Death Note. So. We'll see how that goes. All right. It was a hot day, and Light came home from school. As he got to his house, he saw a strange car outside, and he knew immediately that it was not American because the wheel was on the wrong side. He walked in the front door to find his dad, Soichiro, and his mom. I can't remember her name, sorry. They looked surprised to see him. Mom, Dad, what's going on? Light asked them. Light, we have something to tell you, said his dad while playing with his mustache. This is your twin brother, Dark Yagami. They both said together and pointed to the guy in the corner of the room. Dark looked exactly the same as Light, except he had black hair and was dressed like Mello. But Light hadn't met Mello yet, so he didn't know that. Okay. He got up and walked across the room. Hi, bro, I'm Dark, he said, lolling, and offered to shake his hand. Who says lolling? That's not a word. LOL is an acronym for laugh out loud. Why is he laughing out loud while he's saying that? Who laughs at you when you're... It's like saying, hi, I'm Noah. Ha 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 ha.
No, but he's dark. He's got an evil laugh.
Y'all, in the series, Light is the main antagonist and the main character. Most of the show, he's like killing people with his book. So he has a book that if he writes in your name, you die. And he can describe how you die, like everything about it. And he killed a lot of people trying to make a quote-unquote perfect world. At least that's the general gist of what I understand of the anime. I think it's also manga. But don't watch the live action. I heard that's shit. How could you not tell me about this? Light shouted like mad. Why did you need to like... Okay. We sent him to a top secret orphanage in Wales. Why would he be in an orphanage? He's not an orphan. Where he would learn to be the next L. We can't tell anyone because it's top secret and Kira might find out. And Kira might try to kill him, his mom said. What? It's so unrelated. Light was crazy and punched table. What? Okay. I'm going to my room. Come on, Sayu, he said, and Sayu, Light's sister, lol, followed him upstairs. What? I'm sorry, Light. I wanted to tell you about Dark, but Mom and Soichiro wouldn't let me. That wouldn't let me. That's okay, Light replied. You're my sister, and I know how much you love me. Bro, it's like, yeah, my parents, they don't love me. They didn't tell me shit. But I know you care. My God. Thanks, Light. They hugged. I hope I'm not interrupting anything. It was Dark. Come on, Dark. I've got something to show you, Light said, and they went into their room. Light's parents made Light's bed into a double bed. I know what you're thinking, what? Light put the pencil in the door to stop people listening and said, I'm Kira. Dark immediately shooted. I know it. You mean I knew it? You're a worthy successor to L. I know why you're his successor now. Oh God. This is kind of boring. Does it get any better? Don't worry, bro. I won't tell anyone. In fact, I have a death note of my own. Dark replied, pulling out a blood-red notebook out of his pants. Out of pants.
Oh, Death Note?
Yeah.
I know that.
It's an anime.
Yeah, you talked about it before.
I've never talked about it before. I don't like Death Note. It's not my cup of tea.
No, I feel like you mentioned it, not like you watched it.
I've never said anything about it. Light put the pencil in the... Okay. Your Death Note is different color to mine, he said, pointing at the black Death Note in Light's drawer. Stop saying color. You're an Bro, color. Color is the same in both like dialects. What? Okay. Sorry, lol. Dark said. Wait. Is this gonna be better? No. This is kind of annoying. What's this one? Oh god. It's a Sonic the Hedgehog. Wait, maybe I should wait for Liz. Or maybe I should wait. I don't know. I found all the ones Liz might want to actually read. What is this? I don't want. No. We're gonna have to wait. We have to wait on that one. Let's see if we can find another one.
Bounty Mega Roll. 4 rolls in 1.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face for the ultimate Gillette shave.
From r/fanfiction, what made you stop reading a fanfic halfway through? For me, it is when they start bashing a character halfway through the fic, when in the beginning they established them as a sympathetic character. Credit to user AnxiousManxious09 for starting this Reddit thread, and let's go read some answers. When the slight out of characterness just gets cumulative instead of understandable. Improper and very excessive use of Japanese honorifics. Overuse of epithets. I read a My Hero Academia fic where they kept calling Bakugo the Ash Blonde, and I had to leave after the 3rd chapter. Just use their names, it's not that hard. I'm reading a ship fic, and the characters instantly start acting lovey-dovey and completely out of character when they get together, especially if that isn't like their personalities at all. It instantly pulls me out and is an immediate deal breaker.
That's fair.
When I realize the story is almost over, I'm at the halfway point and I'm like, oh no. Well, it can't end if I don't finish it. That's probably a very weird reason. When my laptop ran out of battery and I forgot the charging cable while only halfway done with reading the fic. Losing it among my tabs.
Ooh.
Probably the #1 reason why I stop halfway through is I just get bored and move on to something else.
I feel that.
I'm sorry, but your well-crafted slow burn has turned into the match and fuel source are on different sides of the universe, so there will be no burn until the universe contracts. Then I'll just get bored and move on. Nothing against slow burn, I just prefer my slow burn to be characters meeting in chapter 1 rather than they first meet in chapter 50.
Oh, that's fair.
God, I used to always finish them, but then I developed taste. A lot of times I'll find a fic with an amazing concept, but with not so great execution. It's typically the no one would ever say that scenes, or scenes where characters make choices that simply make 0 sense logically or for their character.
So one thing that I will mention, because I was watching reviews on the Death Note live action, was a lot of people complained that he was extremely out of character. Not to mention that the whole like situation didn't make a whole lot of sense for that movie. So
I read plenty of angst fics, and a problem I see with some of the ones I dropped is poor pacing. They start out strong but keep going until it breaks because the main character always has to be in pain or something. There can be no emotional weight to a scene if there's no relief to the character's plight. When I saw the phrase, "Dark ebon locks flowed loose in the breeze while his emerald spheres gazed haughtily down at the conquered foe beneath him, her body a wonder as his eyes feasted on its bountiful bodaciousness." 1. Ebon, really? 2. Emerald spheres?
Emerald
3.
spheres.
Gazing haughtily. 4. Bountiful bodaciousness.
No, I like that one.
The moment a character unironically drops a baby girl, I'm hitting that backspace bar. I say this as a Swiftie, but it was when they used...
So... Alright. A character unironically drops a baby girl. I guess it depends on the character though, right? Like, if the character is like, that's kind of their like personality, they're kind of the like bad boy, and it's also in like a more modern setting, I kind of get it. But, I mean, come on.
Unironically drops a baby girl, I'm hitting that backspace bar. I say this as a Swiftie, but it was when they used Taylor Swift lyrics as dialogue one too many times. And it was the second time they had used that one particular lyric.
Seriously?
Honestly, this is 100% just a me thing, but it would have to be embarrassing or cringy moments. I'm sorry, but my secondhand embarrassment can get so strong that I just want to shrivel up in a ball and either skip over that part or portion it out over an hour.
Yes. This is something that I personally like. It is not just the this person thing, because I am the same way when it comes to watching shows, reading. If it's like there's a particularly embarrassing moment, I get really bad secondhand embarrassment to the point where it's like I don't even really want to watch it. That's why I don't like watching like dramas where like embarrassing things or like very like stressful things happen, because to me at least I don't like that. I don't like dealing with that. You know, I would prefer a relationship, as it does have its troubles, to, you know, at least keep to the fundamental like rules of the relationship. I don't like things like cheating and whatnot, because to me that's not cool, and I think that it's a very big turnoff for shows that incorporate it as like a plot point. Now I get it, not everyone's gonna be faithful, but when it's a character that plays either a big role or whatever, you know, it's a different story, because there is a certain integrity that is supposed to be kept. So personally, I don't like dramas, or when it comes to like stupid behavior, I can usually get through it, but I mean, sometimes I do have to portion it.
Same, if my skull is collapsing in on itself due to cringing so hard, then I just drop a fic and move on. The repetition of my smaller pet peeve. If it comes up once, I can ignore it. If it comes up every so often, I stop reading.
I guess it depends on the pet peeve.
Something upsetting coming up that should have been tagged but was not.
Something upsetting that should have been tagged was, but why would, so tagging it, I feel like ruins the suspense though. If you're letting a person know that something upsetting is about to happen, then you're like taking that surprise out of the story. So it shouldn't be tagged, because I don't think that
tagged major character death halfway through the fic because the author wanted it to be a surprise. infidelity. I don't want to read about it, especially if I'm emotionally invested in their relationship.
Exactly. I don't like it either. To me, it ruins shows. Infidelity is just not cool.
Relationship. Too much purple prose and lengthy internal monologues from the characters that went around in circles. Ah yes, the poison type beat. This is part of why I'm always wary of fics with really long chapter lengths. For many of them, at a certain point it feels like they were just trying to hit a word count. There was a PMD fanfic I was reading that had an entire letter written in German with a translation at the bottom of the chapter. Then all throughout the story there were German words interspersed within the story and then definitions at the bottom of the chapter as well. Each word rarely ever comes up again. I don't want to have to stop reading and go all the way to the bottom just to figure out what the hell I'm supposed to understand, then go all the way back up and continue. I had to do this every chapter and it got annoying really quick.
Yes. That is annoying. I wouldn't be able to, my ADHD could not.
I stopped reading a fanfic halfway through when the writer has written a character in a way that is so unbelievably racist that it boggles the mind. Like if a black character is written in the fic in a way where they are speaking Ebonics, or if the black character is unbelievably stereotypical, I'm just clicking off the page.
Yes. I get that. But I also think when it comes to characters in fanfiction and stories, you know, I think that having certain racist behaviors, microaggressions, for, you know, certain characters isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it can be used as a teaching moment, right? And it can kind of show certain flaws in characters and ways to improve upon an already developed character, as well as address societal issues. Writing a character using stereotypes is another issue I don't like, because not everyone is going to act that way. You know, one thing, like, for example, I don't really like the show Glee. I think it's stupid, and quite honestly, it's just not it's really not my cup of tea. But I also don't like the way the gay character is portrayed, being super effeminate, getting with the jock. I know the jock is this, and in other shows the jock is this, like, you know, this closeted guy, and he's super, like, masculine, and it's always this masculine guy with this effeminate guy, and it's like, you're clearly trying to staple heterotypical relationships onto a gay couple, and that's just not okay. It's not cool. Likewise, if you're going to write a black character or Hispanic character, you need to understand their culture, and you need to understand how their language, the way they, you know, culturally act. Is it okay to have some stereotypes? Yes. I mean, it's hard to ignore some stereotypes because some stereotypes do in fact occur. But making every single character like that is a problem.
I am a black person, and I can tell you that most characterizations of black people in predominantly white fandoms in terms of fanfiction are extremely wrong.
Are you turning your back on the moments that matter? Cascade, dare to dish differently.
Excuse me.
Give me a one drop, man.
I would much rather a white person who doesn't know anything about black people to not write about blacks, instead of getting it so wrong that it boggles the imagination. I hate it when people include a character in their fic but write them completely out of character to the point where the only thing that remained grounded in the original characterization was their appearance. Not sure why it bothers me so much, but I do think it's difficult to capture a character's essence in a fic while also making it your own. TDDC, also known as Too Dark, Don't Care. When you showed up for meaningful horror and depression, and left after the nth time, it was like, and then everything bad that could happen happened because reasons and edge. I keep coming across fics where characters who have an argument or miscommunication suddenly become extremely out of character upon discussing it, as if the author is personally speaking through the character while reading through a list of whatever buzzword will make the interaction seem healthier or more morally acceptable or whatever. Similarly with smut, characters changing drastically just to go off on a tangent about the importance of consent and such to the readers. It just feels really insincere and forced.
Don't do that.
The main couple finally gets together. Yay! But they use terms of endearment for one another.
Oh my goodness, you're soaking wet!
Sudden, untagged appearances of a ship I don't care for.
You're a wet
Sex scene
doggo.
finally happens, but it has weird Christian vibes. I don't know how to explain this, but it is something that happens in hetfics from time to time, especially in older hetfics. One time I was reading a good fic and the main character was randomly revealed to be an angel. No angels exist in the series.
Yeah.
When an original main character is a Mary Sue or depicted as flawless, I get that a lot of fics are also power fantasies. Most of mine are. But when your main character is the head of their department, is an up-and-coming singer-songwriter, volunteers to feed the homeless, and has 3 PhDs by the time they're 21, I'm gonna call bullshit on believability, even if it's fanfic and anything can happen. And
I feel that.
dialogue, when what characters say or the turn of phrases they use don't match the setting. Like, if it's a fic set in the 1800s and modern language is used, or if a British character keeps using more Americanized words or phrases like terms of endearment or the like. Why? Because it breaks me out of my immersion. Too much repetition. I've read stories where each chapter is a reaction from different characters to the same scene, when it could have been done in one chapter. I understand point of view, but 5 chapters of repetition is just word padding in my opinion.
Fair enough.
Another is when a character does a complete 180 personality shift with no real reason.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, it's Tuesday. I think I'll be evil now.
I've seen
Give me a
that
reason
too.
for the
It's kind of
A canon
weird.
divergent fic that somehow ends up following canon events and using canon dialogue. Recently there was a fic I really wanted to get into. The premise was great, general execution pretty good, but for some strange reason the author chose to do every line of dialogue in a weird block quote format. I couldn't handle it. Untagged Embrig. I was looking
Oh,
for
God.
angst. There was literally major character death in the warnings. Didn't expect that. Mangled grammar and punctuation errors usually turn me off near the start of a story. First paragraphs most of the time. But if I stop when I've made significant headway into a story, it's usually because I've lost interest, which isn't saying much. My ADHD-riddled brain makes me lose interest at the drop of a hat. Along with my high standards, it makes finding worthwhile stories difficult.
Oh, I feel that.
Last update, November 5th, 2016. I was asked to stop reading by the author.
Oh.
A very big thank you to my Patreon
Damn.
members, my little ruse.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. But it has a lot of points towards, you know, working with fan fictions. I do not want to read this yet because it's just... Whew! Oh, God, goodness. We can read that in another thing. Ugh. Whew. So what are we feeling? Because I kind of want to wait to read some of these for when Liz is here, but she may not, like, be here until later. So we have a couple of options. We can just kind of hang out Or one idea that I am having is, let me see what we've got. Excuse me. So there are a couple of games I do want to beat. What if there's a transition? Oh, you know what we can look at? We can look at game trailers. Because I saw that Silent Hill 2 was coming out. So let's see what this is.
That's your mount?
Okay then. There we go. So I've never played the games before, but I heard they're really fun and also extremely confusing. Ew. Okay. Oh, wait, the nurses are in it? I love the nurses, they're so funny. Because they make such terrible noises. It looks really good. Okay. That's exciting. Definitely gonna take a look at that. I'm for sure very interested in that game because of the nurses, if anything. Oh yeah, Death Stranding 2 I guess is getting a thing. Let's take a look at that. I might try to take a look into playing Death Stranding. What the heck? Oh my. What the heck?
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces.
Is that? Wait.
These rooms over here belong to other members.
Do you know who that is, Matt? Matt? Who does that look like to you?
Of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
Back from The Walking Dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
Daryl.
Hmm?
It's the same deal as America. The people here are all
See?
spread out.
Yeah, it is him.
Cut
I
off
think
from
it
one
was always
another.
him. He's the main character, and
We want
then
you to
he's
help us
in
bring
the
the
first
world
game.
together.
Sam, would you mind if I join you?
Human.
No, this is Death
His
Stranding.
knowledge and experience will
Oh, so
probably
maybe she's
come
the
in
actor.
handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal.
It looks really good.
From network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network.
Oh wow.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here
If
to
the
back
game
you
looks anything like this, it's
As
gonna
always,
be
you'll the one
very
leading the way
impressive.
to expand the network.
Because I know the original
What's
Death
your role
Stranding
in
is
all
very
this?
solid.
You're the
It's a
commander.
very interesting game, which I definitely
That's
want to
right.
get my hands on at some
These days I'm
point.
fragile in name only. You brought America together. Hell
Actually, I
could be
think I do
reborn
have
as
Death
the
Stranding.
UCA.
I can take a look.
But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is
Oh,
far
wow.
from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction.
This is what the game looks like. I'm
Don't
kind
act
of
like you don't
excited.
see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA.
Oh wow.
Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
Okay.
With the support of the chiral network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around. Bots are capable of handling deliveries.
He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
he said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
What is that, the Joker?
Did you miss me?
Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit.
Seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. With guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours. Same as it ever was. Oh. Looks like you decided to trade in that rope for a stick this go-round. Well, I suppose even a porter has to pull the trigger from time to time.
Huh.
Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy. Are you just another soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Oh.
Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
No, Well, ain't that something?
Was it you, Higgs? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
You still don't know, do you?
Whoa. This looks so cool. I hope this is a scene, because this looks so nice.
Something he said.
See, this is what a bard should be.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The ones you do find, well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Sam the man in the dark about everything.
Aw,
Don't
that
forget.
baby.
Coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam. Please understand, Sam.
Those hands seem really cool.
We never meant to string you along.
That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry. There are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole.
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
$20.25. I could probably stream this at some point. So that one, that's pretty cool. I'm kind of excited for Death Stranding too. Let's take a look at Dragon's Dogma 2.
I knew
I love Capcom games.
I make no mistake. The dragon will appear before you when the times come.
It looks so good.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Look here, beast! Come and face me!
Okay. It looks very Monster Hunter-esque. Okay.
Make manifest your will. That's at last this world might.
Hold fast to your strength of will, Arisen One. Those who can be of aid to you will reveal themselves in
It looks really good. I have the first game, so I might play that first before we do this one. But it looks really, really good. Oh hey! I just finished watching the trailer to Dragon's Dogma 2.
Nice.
I have the first game. My brother says it's like really, really good.
Oh, I've heard of it, but like, I don't know much.
So how are you doing?
I just realized you have 2 English tags.
Do I?
Yeah. Yeah, uppercase and lowercase.
That's weird. I shouldn't be that way. There we go. It should be just one tag now.
Wait, let me see. It's neither. No, it's gone.
So, what's up, Matt? Did you need something? No. Okay. No, just wondering. Thought I heard you. So we can. So I watched. Yeah, I watched the trailer. So we watched 3 trailers. We watched the Dragon Dogma's trailer, Death Stranding 2, and Silent Hill 2.
Oh, yeah, I saw this stuff.
So Silent Hill 2, I'm excited because it has the nurses, and the nurses are the best part of Silent Hill. I mean, there's Pyramid Head, but the nurses are where it's at.
Yeah, basically.
I'm just hoping that they make the funny noises that the nurses do. I also, oh yeah, I heard, I've been seeing people play Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
I saw that also.
So I was like, I'm kind of looking into it, but I don't know if like all the if the Grand Blue Fantasies are related at all. Let's take a look while you're like vibing for a second so we can is there a trailer?
Oh my god. I can throw a tomato? Wait, do I have enough points for that?
I can give you points so we can see what that looks like.
Yes, I want to throw a tomato. Tomato.
Does that does that show up? Hold on. I'm like, cause like
it says there's no active session for the crowd control thing.
Yeah. So crowd control, there's no active session because I don't have it turned on, but it's good.
I don't know what that is.
But from what I understand, is crowd control will allow me to like if we're playing something like what's it called? Like if we're playing Lethal Company, it would let people like do stuff, like they could summon a Bracken.
I get you.
So
That's hilarious.
So I don't have anything for crowd control right now because we haven't played any games with it. So Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Let's see what this is about.
What was it? Like exclamation mark, points, bits,
Points.
Wow, I'm 10 out of 30.
Really? Means it means I get a lot of viewers who lurk, which is like chillin'. I don't mind if people are lurking, to be honest. It's a vibing. Oh wow. It does look really cool. Okay.
It's time.
It looks cool. It's very flashy. Are the Grand Blue fantasy games connected? Okay, so it says that the Grand Blue Fantasy games take place in different locations, but there are some crossover characters. You know, it did come out today. Persona 3 Reloaded.
Babe, you gotta see this.
What's that?
Take off your mic for a sec.
Oh my god.
Their videos, they always like make a joke about the cars.
Because it looks like a glorified trash can. I know. It's not. It's still better. No, I think the Robotruck's better.
No, but like for any car, like the BMWs, because the grills on the BMWs are getting like ginormous, where they look like buck teeth, and they did like something where like he got scared of it because of like a monster.
Oh, okay.
Like they do stuff for each car, basically.
What other games are coming out? I want to take a look at their stuff.
Hades 2.
Oh yeah! Let's take a look at that trailer. I was thinking about getting Hades. What's this game? Oh, Grand Blue Fantasy. I was just looking. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, we can skip the ad.
After 3 years, and who knows how many deaths, we still can't get enough Hades. And apparently neither of its developers in Supergiant's first sequel.
Hmm.
Imprisoned in the fountain of time is lost.
Oh, so Hades got captured.
Out against the forces of Kronos. It's really something to imagine how Hades 2 could build on the slowly unfolding storytelling and elegant design of the first game.
So, my question is this what's his face's sister?
Oh yeah, I think so.
So is he in the game as like a character you can meet?
God, I hope, dude.
Cause that would be like, that'd be kind of dope.
Okay, I gotta go, babe.
Now I hope you don't get to romance him. Huh?
I have to go.
You have to go? Okay guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to walk Matt out. We're watching game trailers and react to
Oh, you're not doing that.
We are.
Stories.
Liz just needs a moment to like not die.
Oh, Yeah. Bye-bye.
Whee. Alright, I'm taking over the stream now. I have no idea. Oh, I can pin it. Yeah, it's gonna stay forever.
Alrighty, I'm back. So, how are you feeling, Liz?
Be chilling.
What other games are coming out? Game trailers. I've never heard of Phantom Blade. There's gonna be a new Despicable Me movie. Gru has a baby. Oh, a new Despicable Me movie.
I hate that. Delete that from my mind.
That there's gonna be a new Despicable Me movie?
Yeah, no, that he has a kid.
He does, and the kid's hilarious because it hates Gru. Oh, let's look at the Suicide Squad game.
Didn't you hear? We're out on good behavior.
Oh, it looks so good.
Also, just so you know, oh wait, that might be my end. I might be stupid. Haha. Nah, we're good.
How you feeling, Floyd? Ready to kick your ass?
I was curious.
That I mute Twitch.
Oh, haha. For what I was very curious about with the lore, if I'm not mistaken, the Green Lantern will basically reject a person if they're not like of sound mind, right?
If I remember right, wait, maybe not. Cause isn't at some point like what's his face get all like corrupted and shit because he wants to get all of the rings?
Right, but like it's because he had such a strong will though. This person's like lost their will. They're being controlled.
Oh.
So
Huh.
I can't. And they're a Green Lantern. So I don't know.
You think you can stop us? Let's dance.
But apparently it's becoming a season game.
Working together would be a train wreck, and you do not disappoint.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that. Season 1 was Joker.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to get it from release because I want Joker.
That's what I'm
I don't want to have the best
thinking.
option.
Because I want Joker too.
I want to be Harley Quinn.
Oh
I
yeah.
just want to have.
But I want to be Joker. Or King Shark
Really?
because he's beautiful. And he dates Constantine, and it's wonderful, and I love every moment of that terrible relationship.
Oh my god.
What else is coming out this year?
Oh, have you seen the Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff?
Yeah, I'm very. I'm not. Okay, so from what I can tell, the acting seems like it's way better than the movie. But I do think that some of their choices for actors could have been better.
I haven't really looked at it, so I don't know.
At
But
least,
I feel that.
at least it's not Ong, it's Aang. And the trailers show that the like bending and stuff is a lot faster, like in the show.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think what most people are saying though is like, why do we need this? Because they feel, I think a lot of people are just saying that it's like kind of, it's just like, what's the point when the movie shows it's like, when the show shows it's like got its longevity, it's gonna hold up. Phantom Blade Zero.
What's your plan?
Actually, we can wait on that. We can start reading some, cause I have two fanfics that I wanted to save for you. One is the Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles, which is the Christian Harry Potter fanfic, or rewrite. And then the other one is Sonic the Hedgehog, All Fair in Love and War.
What? Wait, Sonic and who?
It's Sally and Amy.
Oh, Sally and Amy.
And it goes into it like it's about sex. It's
Sally. Oh my god.
So which one do you want to read first? Because, well, I'll read it, but which one do you want me to go through first? Because we'll go only through some of the Harry Potter one, because there's 14 chapters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like the Harry Potter one is long.
So, whereas this one's only 2 chapters, but it's also really dirty.
Oh.
But if you have is there an, oh no, it's just Honest Game trailers. Oh, I am excited for the casting of Frank Stone. So, what I hear is for the casting of Frank Stone, the main characters are gonna. People are theorizing that it's the parents of the the original 4 survivors.
Oh. Okay.
But I somehow doubt it.
Oh wait, Force. Wait, what is this?
Huh?
What is this game?
The casting of Frank Stone?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's a Dead by Daylight game.
Oh.
Well, it's a game that takes place in the Dead by Daylight universe.
Oh.
Rolling Stone. Literally, I think the phrasing comes from literally that the entity is casting him to become one of the killers. Which sounds really cool. I'm excited for the game. I'll probably pick it up when it comes out. I don't know when it... Does it have a release date? It says it's coming this year. Do we want to see the Avatar The Last Airbender trailer?
Oh.
Because it's right here. Here, let's watch it.
Fire Nation is embarked on a dark path. And the world might never recover.
No, wait, let me unmute.
The world needs the Avatar.
Oh, it looks so good.
The Fire Nation has destroyed everything in their path.
They did pick a really good actor for Sokka, though.
If the world is gonna have any chance, it's gonna need Aang.
No.
She's okay too. I'm just a little like they made Zuko very
I chased down every hint of the Avatar. It's my destiny.
I'm not someone who can stop the Fire Nation.
And Zuko's
I
very
don't want the
Zuko.
responsibility.
Oh my god.
You don't have to do this alone. You have me, Tara, and a flying ball of fur.
Also, my reactions are delayed because the stream is delayed.
Yeah, I expected. It usually is delayed.
The world needs you.
No, it's just funny because it's like showing a picture of like Aang hugging Appa, and I'm just like, oh my god.
The ones we love.
I'm the Avatar, and I'm gonna save the world. With my friends.
I remember that. Like,
At least they didn't call him Ong.
oh man. Oh my god. I would die if they called him Ong.
And the bending is a lot faster, so it looks like it'll be good. I wasn't expecting that to be the actor choice for Zuko, though.
I mean, I feel.
Because I feel like Zuko is just like I feel like he's depicted as a little bit slimmer, and here they've depicted him as a lot more like muscular.
Oh yeah, Zuko was a skinny queen.
And that's probably the only thing I like really have to say. And then Aang kind of looks like he's like a toddler.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Aang just looks young. That's all I got.
Aang doesn't look like he's 500 years old.
Well, he never did. I guess he always looked like a kid.
He was no.
fitting.
He's a kid, but like he looks like significantly younger than both Katara and Sokka,
But
which
he always kind of looked younger, didn't he?
he didn't look younger than Katara, but that's just because Sokka was older than both of them. Because he was like, and I'm hoping the only thing right now that I care about is that they do the Cabbage Man justice.
Honestly, they better.
Let me like get another game trailer going. Unless
Well, Katara also, I just realized, Katara in like the actress, she also looks kind of like younger.
yeah, they look older.
So,
I think
like,
they're
I think age-wise, they're like fine.
I guess. Oh gosh.
You don't look kinda
Oh,
baby though.
apparently there's like gonna be a new like FNAF. There's gonna be a new FNAF
FNAF?
game. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And I don't know if they've like officially released the trailer. Let me see. Shit, what's the new game called? Into the Pit. Is it an official? I think it's official. I think it's officially been like announced. I think. Cause
Hell yeah, you'll see my late reactions. Fuck yeah.
Jeff's Pizza.
Jeff's
So I don't know when this
wait,
actually takes
I thought
place.
this was like fan made. Oh my god.
No, from what I can tell, this is a real thing.
Okay, okay. It's kind of cute. I like the pixeliness.
Yeah, I like it.
Ooh, ooh. Run, boy. Unhide.
It's based on a book, I believe.
Oh, I think I've seen the book.
So, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's based on a book by the same name. I'm gonna play this because it's just such a good, it's a good Prime trailer.
No, okay.
I just like that he just.
I keep seeing this also.
It's goofy.
I love the freaking speedy warfare.
He's I have him because I paid. One of my favorites. I love how like they made him silly.
Yeah, that's fun.
His weapons are okay.
Yeah.
Cause the way they work is like they explode, but they explode if they're only a certain distance from you. So it's like a whole thing. But he plays very. He can basically be immune to damage. It's very nice. But definitely one of their better Prime trailers.
It became like a little trend.
It's the meme.
I think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
The boop. The thing is, what's cool about this video is it's a continuation off of the other Prime Access video that was Grendel. So you can actually play them side by side, and it actually is like one long video.
That's cool.
So that's pretty dope. Are you planning on picking up either Sparkle or Black Swan?
Who?
The next Honkai characters.
No.
Neither of them?
Probably not.
Do you know what they do?
Nope.
Do you have Kafka?
Nope.
You don't?
I wanted her.
Okay, because I was gonna say, if you have Kafka, you want Black Swan, because she basically can, like, she has a special DOT that allows you to basically use all the DOTs. And then
Yeah.
Sparkle just makes...
Oh wait. Isn't that Kafka's thing?
No. So she has
The DOTs?
Yeah. So Kafka triggers the DOTs, which means she'll trigger the Black Swan special DOT as well.
Oh, I get it. Okay, she was
Yeah, so Black Swan's like really good with Kafka. So I don't recommend you get her if you don't have Kafka. And I mean, I guess you could get her if you wanted to, but
yeah, I think I might build a DOT like team later.
yeah, I would say that's probably better. Then there's Sparkle. She gives you 2 extra skill points, and then her burst replenishes 4 skill points. She's just really nice, if you want her. Otherwise, I just say wait for the Sword Lady. Wait for Raiden, but like modern.
Modern Raiden.
What else is going on? What other trailers are coming? We can go ahead and... Do you have any good fanfics that you know about that you want to read?
I knew there was a bad 7 Minutes in Heaven with Aaron Yeager.
Do you want to read it?
I think it's gone eviscerated from the face of the earth, though.
Damn, I was trying to find the Toy Story fanfic, the one where basically they the general gist of the story is the toys end up crawling inside of Andy.
Ah. Okay.
And he ends up, I think, dying at the end of the. Because they're like, we wanted to share our love with Andy, so we crawled inside of him.
Crawled inside of him.
Oh yeah, Dead by Daylight's gonna do a special game modifier where they basically make it dark.
Okay.
So I'm like,
oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
like we'll see what that's gonna be like, but oh
wait a
yeah,
second.
huh?
This is 3 chapters. Oh, it's completed. I found it.
You found it? Okay. Have you seen? Do you care about Tekken?
No.
Neither do I,
Not
but I've
really.
seen like videos on it, and it looks really silly. Oh yeah, I've seen. Don't care about I really don't care about Apex Legends. Nightmares 3. Wait, Nightmares 3. Little Nightmares 3. I didn't know that was like they're working on that.
Oh, I feel like if you watch the trailer without playing the second game, you'll get spoilers.
Oh really?
I haven't played the second game. Probably.
Infestation. So how do we want to do this? Do you want me to send the? Do you want to send the link to me? There we go. Okay, let me open it. Okay.
Yeah, Archive of Our Own is like...
Aaron is also a fuckboy, but not a toxic one. Okay, so how do I... Yes,
click on yes, continue at the top, right?
Okay. Let's... So let's get to this. Chapter 1.
Yeah, dude. 3 chapters.
Is it...
They're, I guess, fairly long.
Each chapter is long? I mean, it's not that.
Honestly, you can just read the first chapter.
Oh boy. It was going to be another peaceful night for you. You had your tea, a diffuser full of lavender oil going in your room, your headphones, and your laptop. All you wanted to do on the weekends was binge Netflix and have a moment to yourself. Since the new semester started, you were up to your elbows with work from all your classes, being that your freshman year had gone so regarding your grades. But you were determined to do better for your sophomore year. you and your routine, you stuck to it. Although it put a bit of a dent into your social life, you were convinced that this was for the best. What the hell could this year bring that was new anyway? You sipped your drink and started to slip your headphones over your ears when your roommate Hitch barged in. Who's Hitch?
Made up character.
Fantastic. Okay. Hey.
I think it's the writer's like self-insert.
Do you think she said like hey, or do you think she went hey?
Oh my god.
She said as she closed the
It's
door
for
behind
sure
her.
a hey.
Without waiting for your answer, Hitch stripped off all her clothes and started to rummage through her dresser for something new. You learned early that living with Hitch meant you'd be seeing her nude more times than you wanted.
Or am I stupid and Hitch is like a new character that I forgot about?
I don't think so. I don't know anybody named by that name.
Oh my god, Hitch is a character.
Oh! She was comfortable and confident with herself, though. You had to admire that. Another cozy night in? She teased as she looked over her shoulder. Yes, another night out, you countered, making her stick her tongue out at you. Your roommate during the freshman year was quiet and kept to herself. Naturally, you two got along. But then she transferred and you were reassigned a new roommate for the next year. Although you liked Hitch in your own way, she was different from your old roommate. Hitch was far from quiet, and she couldn't keep to herself to save her own life. She loved talking to you, even when you wanted quiet, and there was nothing more that she liked than being in your business. That said, she wasn't going to parties nightly, or bringing different guys and girls back to her room. Oh, when she wasn't, okay. Is this a point of view? Are you Aaron?
Nope.
So this is...
You are you.
Ew.
You are you. Hitch goes with someone else.
Great. You got so used to seeing Scrunchy tight. Are you as a female? I'm so confused.
Yeah, I think you're a female.
She at least had the decency to never take them back to the room where you were asleep, though. Then again, you were always asleep before she was. God damn it, that's not the dress I want, Hitch muttered to herself. She tiptoed over to her hamper full of dirty laundry and started to pull through the clothes there. You shook your head as you tried to hold your judgment, but you knew Hitch couldn't care less. Your gaze wandered back to your laptop and the movie you had loaded up, but you were pulled out of your thoughts again when you heard Hitch yell, "Yes! Perfect!"
God.
Oh my gosh. Your eyes started to see what she was holding up, the tightest, shortest piece of clothing she owned. While you were sure it was a simple black tube dress, you swore that from far away it looked more like a top. Hitch jumped into the dress as soon as she found it and sprayed perfume on. She gave you a wink when she caught your eye and grabbed her makeup bag so she could sit on your bed as she got ready. "What movie are you watching tonight?" she asked as she applied some mascara to her lashes. Unbothered, you simply looked over at her with a smile, both amused and horrified by how unkempt she looked. Her hair looked matted as if she'd gone back from a romp with some random person, and as amusing as it was to you, you couldn't let her go out like that. "Something from Netflix's top 10, you sighed, getting up so you could get a hairbrush for her. "Thanks, babe. Which gloss?" She beamed at you as she held up two lip glosses that looked a shade or two off from one another. They made Hitch bisexual. Is that like, is she actually bisexual? Or is that kind of unclear? Because I really don't know much about...
Hitch is like Hitch was there in the beginning.
And then she died.
And didn't really do much. No, she's still alive.
I hate that. I don't know, is she a good character?
She's like an existing person. She's
just in the background.
Honestly, Hitch is one of those characters that you will forget about, like I did.
Ooh. She began applying glue to a strip of lashes while you brush her hair out.
Watch someone like love Hitch, and I'm shitting on Hitch.
And you had to admit a tinge of envy bloomed in your stomach. Well, this person who wrote this loves Hitch. Even though Hitch partied and hooked up with people left and right, she still managed to go to work, keep up with her classes, and maintain a decent GPA. It wasn't even
I don't know
as...
how the fuck you did that.
Honestly, it wasn't even as if you didn't go to your fair share of parties. Your freshman year had more than enough. But after almost failing a class and getting the verbal lashing of your life from your parents, you weren't sure you wanted to go back to that. That wasn't going to be be the year for fun, and you'd had to be okay with it. Hello? Hitch called your name out. What? I heard you. I just didn't say anything. Hitch pinched her lashes together and started to flutter her lashes at you as she adjusted to the feeling of the fake lashes over the real ones. Okay, ma'am, or whoever wrote this, you put lashes 3 times in a single sentence. We got it the first time.
She pinched her lashes together, started to flutter her lashes at you as she adjusted to the feeling of the fake lashes. Over her eyes.
You know, it's still better written than that Pokemon one I read. Oh my god. It was as bad.
I think it's mostly this like one part.
So
I feel like this is something someone like had a fever dream of and was like,
yeah, I'll write that.
Need to write that.
It's not as weird as the the Pokemon fanfic was so poorly written. It reminded me of the Twilight fanfic.
Oh.
And yes, I did watch that video earlier. It was great.
Oh my god.
I know, and I'm telling you that you are invited. Her hands were intertwined with yours now. She gave you a gentle tug towards her chest. Babe, you were young, hot, single, smart, whatever. You deserve to have some fun sometimes. I'm not saying you have to be like me, but just come out with me. For like 2 hours, then we can go, please. I hate thinking about you all alone in this fucking room every weekend. Please. Hitch was full on pouting at this point, bouncing up and down in your bed as she tried to beg you to come out with her. From the look on your face, you could tell that she could tell that you were musing it over. Your teeth met your bottom lip as you contemplated more about the decision, and she didn't stop her begging. Please, 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 let loose for once. Relieve some stress with me. You don't have to stay the whole time. Just try. I'll even do your makeup, she pleaded.
Just smash someone, dude.
I think I have a dress you can borrow too. Is it clean? You jested, letting go of her hands. Ha ha, very funny. She rolled her eyes at you. Wait, is that a yes? Bro, I'm just imagining
I love
that it's a guy just wearing a dress.
Yes.
I love to think that this is just some dude. Because it's funny.
I love that every like YN character always ends up just being like an antisocial like person.
It's the hentai protagonist.
Yeah, they're the hentai protagonist that's like paired with someone that's bubbly, either the love interest or your best friend.
Oh yeah, oh god. Haha, a sigh left your lips as you glanced at her for a second too long. Truthfully, you were stressed. It sounded appealing. The nights when Hitch would come in and out of the dorm made you envious sometimes. Although you weren't the biggest partier, you still enjoyed them from time to time. Kind of. Your yes was quiet, but Hitch tackled you with a hug before you even got the full word out. For real? You're coming? Tell me you're not joking. She cheered your name and poked your chest repeatedly out of excitement. Yes, Hitch, I'm serious. Get off. I can't breathe. You muffled into her bony shoulder. Damn. Bony.
Get your bony ass off me. Elbow in her face.
Oh my god. This is like long. And this is just the first chapter.
Yeah, I'm telling. Yeah. I don't remember what happens in the other chapters, but hey. First chapter.
Yes, Hitch, I'm serious. Get off, I can't breathe. You muffled into her bunny shoulder. She popped off of you and clapped her hands together, and you held your hand up before she said any more. I can do my own makeup, though, and I have my own clothes. You laughed. Fuck yes. Hitch screamed. Then, she then started to dance around the room while she tapped on her phone, completely giddy like a schoolgirl over the fact that you were joining her for the night. Grabbing your shower caddy from your bedside, you merely shook your head at her in laughter and ran off to the shared bathroom so you could at least get clean before arriving.
They're so stinky.
Yeah. The party Hitch wanted to take you was one of the frat houses on campus, supposedly known for throwing some of the best parties at your university. You would remember hearing stories about the Ekado Tessera chapter. Tessera? Ekado Tessera chapter? But you... I don't know who that is. But you never had a chance to go to any of their parties before. The house itself wasn't too far away from where your dormitory building was, so you and Hitch chose to walk the short distance. You briefly cursed yourself as the cold wind brushed against your bare legs. While you didn't wear a dress as short as Hitch, you still chose one of your most flattering dresses. I'm still imagining this is a guy wearing a dress, and it's amazing.
Yes. I don't know if it ever suggests anything that you are a female.
Just that you wear a dress.
Yeah, just that you wear a dress.
He's just...
I don't know if, like, it says female parts or, like, anything. I don't know if it gets into that. I don't remember.
Hitch wolf whistled at you, making off-color compliments about how pretty you looked. She joked that you were going to steal all the guys from her, and that there'd be girls for her to make up for that. You couldn't lie, it did boost your confidence. While you were no blushing virgin, it had been a while since you had gotten laid. The last time was with some random guy you had English composition with, and it was nothing but disappointment. A few strokes with no attempts to touch you. Oh. Well, I guess you are a female.
Well, there you go.
You swore.
Imagine something else.
I just like the idea that he just
Baseball.
tried to like... he just like tried to touch you and then he just was done. This is so terrible. You swore off casual hookups since then. As the two of you got closer to the house, you could see swaths of people entering the door. The house was booming with music, and a few people were already passed out in the front lawn next to a few keg barrels. Some of the rowdier frat boys started to whistle as more girls passed the door, and sensing your discomfort, Hitch grabbed your arm and stood in front of you protectively as she led you inside the house. Okay. Oh, there it is. Don't mind them, she muttered, turning her head to you and keeping her grip on you the entire time. They're just freshmen or idiot pledge wannabes. You laughed at the mere idea of Greek life and thanked your lucky stars for a friend like Hitch in the moment. Although she intruded on you more than you'd liked, you couldn't deny that she had a good heart and at least cared about you. And then she got eaten by a titan. What?
What?
Huh?
What?
When you entered the interior of the house, you could... Okay, so one thing I want to know is there's a lot of fanfics with Attack on Titan characters put in, like, high school or college settings.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting, because I don't see that a lot with, like, other fanfictions.
Oh, I see a lot of high school and college.
Oh, the Pokemon one, let me give you a quick rundown of the Pokemon one, because that was very funny. So it started with someone who wanted to be a Pokemon trainer named Nash Fetchum, but the very first time he wrote it, it was Smash Fetcum. And then later he found out he was actually a Pikachu, and that Mewtwo wanted to blow up the world because he saw a Rattata get bullied. I'm sorry, he called it a Rattata.
Rattata. It's not Rattata.
No, it's Rattata.
It's not the same.
And then he fell in love with a girl, tried to turn her into a Mewtwo, failed, and then blew himself up with the world.
Oh my god.
And then Arceus was
Waddle?
like, nah, we're gonna redo this shit. Now all legendaries, you're going to high school.
Oh my god.
And then Zekrom went crazy. And then there was a Gundam. And then there was My Little Pony. It was so funny. It was so poorly written.
I'm in pain.
Anyway. Don't mind them. Okay. When you entered the interior of the house, you could see people dancing in one room, drinking, making out, grinding against each other, and packed back to back like sardines. Sensing your... Hey, at least it's like not written incomprehensibly. Sensing your mild discomfort again at the sheer size of the party, Hitch moved to hook her arm around yours and leaned in. Okay, at least they're doing proper grammar. Because the last couple I read, there was like no punctuation, so it like was really hard to follow. Don't worry, these aren't the people we are partying with. Luckily for us, I know the president. He doesn't even bother being up here half the time. She frowned as the two of you walked past a couple who looked like they were trying to swallow each other's faces. I feel that. A few more passes between crowds of people, and Hitch finally led you to a space in the back of the house that was closed off for entrance. Standing outside the door was a big, brolic blonde guy who looked like he could crush someone's head with one hand. Hitch gave you a sly wink as the two of you got closer and unlooped her arms from yours. Hey, Reiner. Tell Jean I'm... Is it Jean? Is it Jean?
Yeah. It's Jean.
Jean? Tell Jean I'm here. Or Joan? No, Jean.
No, it's Jean.
Tell Jean I'm here. I brought a friend too. Hope that's okay. Hitch tilted her shoulder towards him, letting her fingers dance across his biceps while she spoke.
Ooh.
Is he really that muscular?
Sensual. Yeah.
You couldn't even...
Reiner's actually like... Because I think when they animated him in like the old one, they like downsized him, but he built.
You couldn't even hold in your laugh, especially because a guy called Reiner folded for her so easily, and then stern look on his face faded away. He unclipped the walkie-talkie hanging from his belt loop and phoned for Jean, whoever that was. President, Hitch whispered in your ear, reading your mind. Of course, you giggled. What? We hooked up once or twice, she shrugged. It was good too, obviously trying to get some tonight. Oh my god, I have to tell you about this one time when he ate my... Girl, you can head in. You girls can head in, Reiner said, interrupting Hitch and jerking his head towards the door. You two stepped past him and you could see the stairs leading down to what looked like the basement. Hitch led you down the entire time, refusing to let go of your hand out of support. We're not even halfway through. It's gonna take a while. You two stepped past, okay. If you thought the upstairs of the frat house was huge, you were underestimating how big the rest of the house was. The basement was just as spacious as with the living room, with its own kitchen and what looked like 2 bathrooms, and a few closed doors you assumed to be bedrooms. Excuse me. The music down here was a lot softer and chill, and a mix of R&B and alternative. Not to mention there was way less people. It seemed as if this place was reserved for those higher up in the fraternity hierarchy and their friends. The president and VP lived down here. Hitch giggled, reading her mind. Let me guess, you've been fortunate enough to hook up with the VP too? You asked, turning to her with a smile. What? No, he's a fuckboy. I would never, and if you're smart, you wouldn't either, she warned, her face turning rather serious. Well, at least let me know who. Hitch! Glad you made it, a voice called out. The two of you turned to see a sandy-haired boy approach you with assumed to be Jean from the overly friendly embrace they gave each other. Jean, this is my roommate. Hitch introduced you by your name and ushered you closer. Hey, I hope you're enjoying yourself so far, he said with a kind smile. Sorry for whatever you may have seen upstairs. It's my job to be the professional babysitter for 70 idiots, and I'm off on the weekends. Gene said this with his hands on his hips, like an annoyed mom, and neither you nor Hitch could suppress your laughter. It's fine, John. Thanks for having me. You grinned. Sure. Any friend of Hitch is a friend of mine. If you girls want drinks, that's your guy, he said, gesturing to the short, semi-bald kid in the corner, who was mixing at least 4 different bottles of liquor together with soda. All of you grimaced at the sight, and John shook his head at the disbelief and disgust. Was he mixing clear liquors with dark ones? Or... There's drinks in the fridge if you want to head to the kitchen. Jean finished reading everyone's mind. Well, everyone's reading everyone's mind, apparently.
Let me read your mind. This thing is long. That's what you're thinking.
Kind of, honestly. You could tell that it's about as long as the Pokemon one I read, so.
No.
Yeah, of course. Jean, wait. Thank you. You breathed out in relief. Yeah, of course, Jean said, the annoyance still clear in his face. You could tell that he almost had half of a mind to walk over to Connie to stop him. But Hitch interrupted him before he could, as she whispered into his ear, and Jean relaxed in her touch. Babe, we're going to step away for a moment. Will you be okay? Hitch asked as she stood in front of him. She started to bug her eyes out bugged her eyes out at you and mouthed please, and you laughed and nodded. Who are you to cockblocker? I'll be fine. Go. See you later. Okay, love you. She giggled before walking away with Sean. With your roommates out of sight, you decided to make your way to the kitchen to find some food and drinks. The basement could have passed off as its own separate apartment, and you grew envious the more you explored it. When you finally made your way to the kitchen, you saw that no one was in there, shy of one girl who was pouring a bag of pretzels into a bowl for herself. On the kitchen counter were bags of chips, waters, and other snacks. You smiled and made your way past her. Honestly.
I'd go straight for those pretzels and be like, mine.
I have bags of pretzels in my house. You smiled and made... You probably could, honestly. You smiled and made your way past her, and there you were, alone for just a second. Really, just a second. By the time you found a drink, you didn't hate... Oh, by the time you found a drink you didn't hate from the fridge, and had a bag of chips in your hand, you heard someone scrambling into the kitchen. You tried to turn your back to them so you wouldn't be forced into a conversation, but you didn't want, and prayed whoever was coming wouldn't be much of a talker. Because... Is that because? Or is that just like... I don't know. All you wanted was a moment of peace to finish your drink and eat your chips.
Wait, what happened?
It says BC right there, and I wasn't sure if it was like a because or because all you wanted was a moment of peace to finish your drink and eat your chips. Aaron,
Yeah,
grab
that's
me.
why I feel like someone just texted this out, like they like typed it on their phone.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck it, post.
Aaron, grab me some water. You heard a voice say, "No, Connie, get it yourself." What the fuck do I look like? The other voice replied, "Annoying as shit." The voice continued to mutter, because Aaron is an annoying little shit.
I think Aaron's calling Connie an annoying shit. What?
No, Connie, get it yourself. What the fuck? The other replied, I don't know who's who.
Okay, wait.
Aaron, you hear a
Connie's
voice
saying, Aaron, get me water. And then Aaron's like, no, what the fuck do I look like? Oh, wait, shit. Yeah. Connie called him annoying as shit.
because he is. He's an annoying little shit.
So true.
That's why by the end of the series they made Mikasa the main character.
Yes.
Although,
the main character.
Yeah, whoever it was that entered made their way into the kitchen without acknowledging you, but their mood quickly changed once they got to where you were standing. "Please don't talk to me," you thought. "Oh, hey," the voice said. "Just your luck." It's so like it's accurate. Me going, "Shit, I don't want to talk to you." You turned to your side to see who it was, and you could safely say that you've never seen him before. Clad in nothing but simple black sweats, sneakers, and a white t-shirt, you could tell the guy next to you clearly didn't give a shit about impressing anyone at the party. He had his brown hair tied back in a messy, loose bun. He's in a man bun. Oh, shit.
No, it's supposed to be his hair from like, what was it? Season 3? Like the end of season 3? Or was it the beginning of season 4?
Further indicating to you how little he cared about his appearance, you couldn't miss his bright teal-green eyes, which were looking down at your bare legs without any shame. They were half-lidded and a little red, and you could smell the faintest whiff of weed when he came close. When you met his gaze, you gave him a cheeky, boyish grin.
He does have a man bun in like season. What the hell? Wait, I'm sending you an image so you can see. It's kind of like a little baby man bun.
I think there's a different word for that style because that bun's not doing shit.
Different.
That bun's not holding up anything.
It's not a man bun, but like it is a bun, I guess.
Yeah, but that bun's not holding up shit.
It's like a half updo kind of thing. But if you really want to get technical, it gets like.
You turned say something. Fainted. Okay. Never seen you before. I'm Aaron. You turned your face and gave him your name, which he repeats about 3 times before giving you another smile. Oddly sweet for a frat boy, you thought. Nice to meet you. So, Aaron started to climb up onto the counter so he could sit on it while he talked to you. He was so close to you, his thighs were practically touching your arm. Why haven't I seen you around? You knew? No, I just never been to one of these parties before. You shrugged, popping a chip into your mouth. Oh, not much of a partier. Makes sense. You don't look like one. He tilted his head, trying to study you. What the fuck was he on about? You had your fair share of parties. You went to a ton last year. Sure, none of them were like this, but who the fuck was this guy to judge you about anything anyway?
No,
honestly.
shut the fuck up, Aaron. God.
Okay. I didn't say that. You said defensively, stepping back. Chill out, Aaron laughed. It's not a bad thing. If it's not for you, then it's not you. If that's not you, then it's not you. You recoiled another step back from him, annoyed by how he was trying to analyze you despite having just met you. Aaron was so weird. How could someone be so charming woman at peace, then obnoxious in that you assume he was charming to begin with.
Ugh.
He was always obnoxious since season 1. He's more obnoxious than Asta. Honestly, I said I've never been to one of these parties. Not that I don't party at all. Really, I wonder if we ever met at other parties and you just didn't know. Aaron challenged. I think I would have remembered someone like you. I mean, these aren't the only ones I go to. Did you go to Flock's party last week? You had to roll your eyes. Was this boy always so annoying? Did he always talk this fucking much? You were about to open your mouth to reply, but Aaron stole one of your chips before you could let out a laugh. He tossed his head back to do so. You could see the faintest sliver of silver on his tongue, indicating that he had a tongue ring, which was unexpected yet oddly fitting for him. I can't imagine a tongue stream. No.
I can.
I will not. My browsing history is nothing. I don't look at shit on here. So, but I won't. I am seriously just...
Oh my god.
You'll see a bunch of terrible fanfictions I've been looking up.
True.
Why is it chest? What? Okay. Where was I? Oh, here it is.
The chip? The bitch that's...
Oh, when he tosses... Yeah, fitting for him. I'll take that as a no, he said with a mouthful of food. Are you always like this? You snapped. Aaron reached out for your chips again, but you held it out of his grasp. I wouldn't share my chips with anybody either.
Dude, who would backhand him immediately?
Honestly. Why would Aaron have a tongue piercing? Mans doesn't even have ear piercings.
Dude, I don't even know.
Plus, tongue piercings, I don't know, they're not that interesting, and I feel like they'd be annoying. Are you telling me you would want a tongue piercing?
Nope. No. Wait. This is private. Oh wait, let me just send in the friends only. Haha.
Yeah, don't send that to the public chat.
Like people say it's better.
I'm pretty sure you can say that though.
Oh.
Like I've heard people talk about CBT. I mean, I don't think they talk about it, but like, I don't know. I still think that it's like, it still must be annoying, like, to have one.
Oh yeah.
Plus, I don't imagine it's
Kinda?
good for your teeth.
Depends. You wanna like make it so that you don't have to worry about it with your teeth. Most of the time when your tongue is like in the resting position.
Always like what? He asked innocently, furrowing his eyebrows and tilting his head again. Man, you're just snap your neck. Just do that. Annoying. Damn, is it like that? Aaron held out his hand to his chest as if he were wounded by your comment. You were about to respond, but got cut off when someone called out for Aaron again. You weren't sure if you were grateful for that or not. I'll be right there, Aaron shouted back. He hopped off the counter and stretched his arm out over you for another chip, giving you the widest grin while you glared at him. Aaron continued to chew the food he had stolen from you loudly and on purpose, and then reached behind your waist to grab 2 water bottles. He was uncomfortably close, yet still distant, almost like he was respecting your space, but testing the waters with you all at the same time. Well, party or not, it's nice to see you here, he said, giving you a smile once your name left his lips. Okay.
I like that this person doesn't use like the YN thing, because normally they'd say like, it's nice to see you here, YN, or whatever. But this person's like, nope. I don't put no YN, I don't put shit. They say their name.
With that, he left you alone in the kitchen. And there it was again. The weird charm he oozed without meaning to. But the moment he said your name with sincerity and smile, he reminded you of the boy next door. The kind you'd grow up with and crush on for ages. But just seconds ago, when he was purposely pushing your buttons and trying to get you to admit that you actually weren't a huge party goer, he reminded you of the jocks that used to prowl around your high school, the idiotic kinds who'd crush soda cans against their heads to prove that they could. Honestly, those did exist.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of idiots.
Yeah.
You weren't sure how you felt about him, but he was interesting. That was for sure. Yo, a voice called into the kitchen. You recognized him as the bartender who Jean introduced to you earlier when he stepped in. We're about to play 7 Minutes in Heaven. Wanna join?
This is where it gets intense. Totally. 100%.
You suppressed an eye roll. Were we all in high school? It's either that or or strip poker, and I see these guys naked all the time without wanting to. Take your pick. He shrugged as he read the look on your face. You sighed and slapped your hand to your head, tossed your nearly empty chick bag into a nearby wastebasket. What? Oh, okay, you nearly emptied. Okay. You were here to relieve stress, so what if that meant getting a little tipsy and making out with a stranger? Walking to the fridge now, you grabbed another one of the hard lemonades tucked away. Bro, you're gonna get drunk off of hard lemonade. That's hilarious. While you drank, you pulled out your phone to check for any messages, and saw that you had one from Hitch. Simply said, busy getting busy, XO. Seems like you had no choice but to hang around for a little while anyway. Damn, she really came there just to hook up with...
Yep.
When you
we smash.
Yep. When you made your way out to the living room, everyone was either sitting on the floor with their drinks or sitting on the couches. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Aaron making his way over to the couch so he could lay his head down onto some random girl's lap. And while she playfully protested at first, all he had to do was give her that sweet grin of his and she acquiesced with no real fight. He really was a charming bastard, wasn't he? You found a cozy spot near the corner by the girl who you saw in the kitchen earlier. She was sitting on the left seat with a bowl of pretzels between her lap. Is that Potato Girl?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And as soon as you sat down, she offered you some and introduced herself. You introduced yourself back to her and politely declined in favor of your drink, but you appreciated it nonetheless. Connie seemed to be in charge of the game and read out the rules to everyone, half of whom weren't even paying attention. If they weren't on their phones, their eyes were glued to the television screen, which was playing a movie ripped from the theaters. Okay. But the rules were simple enough. Everyone had to write down their names and place it into the bucket. Connie would randomly draw out 2 papers, and whoever he picked had to go into the closet for 7 whole minutes with either makeup, fuck, or do whatever they wanted to do. The only rule is they had to be in there for the entire 7 minutes. It was more entertaining than you thought it would be. As the night went on, the girls went with guys went with guys, girls went with girls, and so on and so forth. I like how they had to explain that.
Yeah.
Cheers and claps were given to every person brave enough to exit and enter, but nothing too rowdy, surprisingly. You could hear the occasional moan and a few thumps against the closet door, but no one seemed particularly lewd with anything they did. Everyone just wanted to hang out and do something to pass the time, for the most part. Then again, you suppose if they wanted to fuck, all the guys had their individual rooms for that. Why bother doing it in a closet? Alright, the next pair is going to be Aaron. Aaron looked up from his phone but didn't pick his head up off the girl's lap when he waited to hear who else he'd pair with. You couldn't lie, you anticipated, too. You wondered how he'd react, or if he'd bother going in anyway. He was kind of unpredictable to you. He was so... Hey. Sasha was the girl, next to you and elbowed and said your name. What? You didn't hear Connie? You're paired with Aaron. Go. You had, in fact, not heard Connie. You were too busy thinking about, Aaron that it never even registered that you had have no time to do that. When Sasha was able to get your attention, Aaron popped up off the couch and sauntered over to the closet with a slight smile on his face. He folded his arms and he waited for you to get there. And you could feel your heart hammering your chest every step you took. Why were you so nervous? Aaron looked at you out of the corner of his eyes once you stood next to him, and both of you waited for Connie to unlock the door. Once he did, you both stepped in and faced Connie and the rest of the people in the room. Connie gave you both a thumbs up, as he did for every other pair, and then set the timer on his phone. Alright, kids, have fun, he beamed. The door shut behind you, and you hear a faint click of the lock. The closet was cramped and tight, leaving you and Aaron with barely any room to move. Although there wasn't any source of light around you, you could still make out his face in the midst of the darkness. He was standing so close that you could smell his scent with every inhale you took. The smell of weed had dissipated off his clothes. All you could do was smell a mix of vanilla, musk, and mint. You started to fidget in place as you thought about how attractive he was up close, and Aaron seemed to notice your discomfort. We don't actually have to do anything if you don't want to, he whispered. Oh my god. You could hear the sincerity in his voice, which was such a welcome change from the way he spoke to you when you first met in the kitchen. It was soft and gentle. Even the way he stood in front of you was different. He was leaning off to the side, trying to give you as much space as he could, which was saying a lot considering how small the closet was. The two of you were still close to each other anyway, but he tried. Although you appreciated the gesture, you couldn't help but count down the time in your head. 7 minutes was quickly passing, and you were about to pass up the chance to make out with a hot guy. The more you thought it over, the more appealing it was, just to be touched, even for a little bit. Aaron was attractive enough, and he seemed to respect your boundaries, at least in this moment. It was odd, but the shyness seemed to exude when you two were behind closed doors made you want him more. It's okay, I actually want you, you murmured back as you moved closer to him. You two were chest to chest.
The drama.
Oh my god, it's not even... There's so much. It's so long.
Yeah.
You wrapped your arms around Aaron's neck cautiously, feeling your pulse quicken in the moment he leaned into your embrace. Your lips found Aaron's first as you slotted your mouth against his. That sounds awful.
You slaughtered them.
And neither of you wasted time offering your tongues to one another, as you were both on the same wavelength of acknowledging what little time you had. You admittedly had filthy thoughts about what that tongue ring would feel like, and your fantasies could not surpass the reality of the situation. The mixture of his soft, warm tongue combined with the cold metal made your toes curl, and he hadn't even touched you. Not really, anyway. You wondered how long it had been for you since you felt your underwear getting slick with arousal. I hate this. And you could feel your pulsating with anticipation from just kissing him. Oh god.
No, I only have depraved stuff. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's it's a lot. Is this whole thing just like a one night stand?
Yes. No.
Aaron pulled you closer by placing his hand on your back.
It would be funny if it was. No, the rest of the other chapters are like different days.
So you're just fuck buddies. Gotcha. Aaron pulled you closer by placing his hand on your lower back, and the warmth of his large hands made you whine softly. While you should have cared about making so much noise, you didn't. Some hot, cocky bastard was groping you with his talented tongue and hands, and he seemed to want you just as much as you wanted him. When Aaron's tongue teased your lower hip, his hand started to travel over the fleshy globes of your hand. I like how he called them globes.
Globes.
You let a small moan into his mouth. You couldn't control yourself as you rutted your hips against his front, making him pull away from you. He let a breathy exhale, just stared at you while you stood there confused. What's wrong? Can I do something? He interrupted quietly, stepping back from you as you tried to create some space between the two of you. You furrowed your eyebrows in confusion. Aaron tilted his head to you and started to lower himself onto his knees. That's when it clicked. Oh, yes or no? He whispered your name as he inched up your leg.
Oh yeah, I think it's just gonna get worse and worse.
Oh.
I didn't... No. I didn't remember how far this went.
It seems to be getting worse.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I want to continue reading just because
I
it gets pretty brutal. Whew. Ooh, wait, I need to see this.
What?
Liz.
What?
Plants vs. Zombies 3.
Oh my god.
Can you place your allies? Is that like your character? I'm excited.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Last of Us 2 remastered?
Oh.
Okay then. What? Oh. I heard that Avatar Frontiers of Pandora wasn't that good. Like, it was mostly just like you just kind of explored, but there wasn't really much to it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I'm excited for this game.
We found the right model. Now what would make you feel
The first Descendant.
Oh. Okay. God damn it, Noelle.
Noelle? Oh, are you still trying to get Gaming?
It's my first temple.
Mm-hmm.
Now open your eyes, slowly.
And I got friggin' Noelle.
Noel.
Take a breath and look around you.
I'm excited to play this.
I got another Noel.
What banner are you rolling on?
What's her face? The wind chick.
Cloud Retainer?
Always tests us. You have to fight until the end. I'll find you.
I'm excited for this game.
I don't even know what any of them do. I just want the 4-star. I want it.
Summer 2024. Is there an Indiana Jones game coming out?
Oh. I don't know.
Oh, there's the Blade. That's gonna be an interesting.
I got another Noel. I'm screaming.
I keep getting Farzan.
I got a lion's roar. Wow. Wow. Dude, this game hates me right now. Oh, I finally got him.
Damn, I still don't have him. You know, you get a free copy of him from doing the quest, the event, right?
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. Yeah.
I probably should have said something. At least you didn't get a 5-star.
True.
I heard a lot about.
Did you get the outfit?
I only got Shenhe's.
That's funny. I'm only gonna get Ganyu's.
Because I like Shenhe a lot.
And I like Ganyu a lot.
You know,
Alright,
do you
if we
have
ever play
Shenhe?
together, we'll just be matching. Nope. That's why I'm not getting it.
Oh. Because I was like, Shenhe goes with Ganyu. Like, they work together.
Yeah.
But I don't play Ganyu.
I would run her if I had her, but I don't have her.
Because I run with Ayaka.
Yeah. I like run Ganyu with Aya.
Isn't Steam just add like Halo?
Did they add Halo?
I think they added the multiplayer
Oh yeah.
as free to play.
I think it's been free to play for a little while.
What's up there? Oh, I switched to H&R Block. Doing my own taxes.
But it's not the same as playing the like OG, like Halo Reach.
Yeah.
Halo 4 was pretty good too. What's this game?
I didn't play Halo.
This game is giving very Devil May Cry. But like old.
Oh. There was actually a game that was like basically Devil May Cry. I think it actually came out before Devil May Cry. But I don't remember the name. You used a scythe in that game.
Capcom cracked. Monster Hunter's even better because you can play as Dante or Leon Kennedy.
Leon. Or Sonic the Hedgehog.
Or Sonic the Hedgehog. That sword is Looks very inefficient. Oh, the noise. I love those noises. Interesting. The storm died down, or did it? Oh, this is a new open world Souls-like.
Oh.
That kind of looks like Sekiro, a little bit.
Oh, that's cool.
Called Phantom Blade. I learned this recently. Did you know that, like, you know how, like, Chinese Zodiac, it's like the year of the dragon?
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's the year of the wood dragon.
Oh, yeah, you told me it's elements.
Yeah, which apparently it's like a good dragon. And it's, like, supposed to be very, like, fortuitous.
Oh, nice.
Vampire the Masquerade Nexus. Have you heard of Fable?
Oh, little?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever actually, like... Is that... Oh, Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, I guess, is coming out.
Oh, I thought that came out.
Is it out?
I don't know. No clue, head empty.
Oh.
Oh shit.
The following message is for all Playtime Company employees.
Oh.
That thing, Catman. The prototype is his god. And this is what he does to heretics.
What's happening down here is bigger than all of us. I need you. So we can get revenge on those monsters who've tortured you. Who've tortured us.
Okay.
Just hold on! Prototype has to die. For this. For everything.
Is Chapter 2 multiplayer?
I have no clue.
Because I know Chapter 1 is single player. Okay, that's not bad. Is there a second one?
I remember...
There's a second trailer.
I remember they talked about making a multiplayer.
Well, I mean, there's
think
the...
they did.
I think that turned into Project Playtime.
Oh.
Which was
Makes
like the
sense.
DVD-like.
Play Care, our very own on-site orphanage.
On-site orphanage.
Only that. It's a school, a playhouse, a place to belong.
Interesting. It looks really good, like quality-wise.
Every shadow and every flickering light is a hiding spot.
Yeah.
And when you're at your most vulnerable, he'll kill you. Lake Eris's church is a hunting ground, whatever he wants it to be.
I want to know what
Okay.
happened and why. This is your answer.
Oh, is Poppy Playtime very like puzzle oriented?
Kind of. I mean, you have like a bunch of like mini games, which are kind of puzzle-like.
Are you mostly just running from the killer things?
Well, like, you need to do the puzzles to be able to leave.
Right, but like, are they gonna give you time to do the puzzles, or what, can the enemies just show up at any time?
Well,
oh, it's out now,
the
I
idea-
guess. Like,
the
it came
idea
out
is,
yesterday.
like- oh, nice. You try to like work with someone else, and while someone else is distracting, you go and like work on puzzles.
Are there any games you know that we should take a look at?
No.
I'm not really that interested in Blade. Well, I actually don't know what kind of game Blade is, but okay. Well, it is 12:30, so I should probably end stream.
Yeah.
I will be streaming later today. I think I'm gonna play more Pal World. So that is the plan. Thank y'all for watching. I might try to do more stuff like this weekly, but we'll see what happens. I think maybe next week we can possibly try doing like maybe Outlast trials.
Ooh, yeah.
So we can definitely try that out. Hopefully you won't be being lectured over stupid shit. Because that was kind of dumb.
Oop.
But anyway, I will check you guys out later. See you guys later. Yeah.